time, I know maybe if you have ever been to such a seminar, you have heard of acronyms on how there is ACTS, Yeah, there is another one called, I've forgotten the other one. But we have so many acronyms on how to pray. But today, I want to tell you something. The prayer that has the best results is the prayer of a humble and a contrite man. One who doesn't, you say we are bowing down. We are putting our crowns before him, casting our crowns and saying, holy, holy, holy is the Lord. That is the prayer that bears results. It is hard to, I agree, to overlook your needs. It is very hard, especially when they are pressing. I know it is hard. But today may you receive grace to see beyond your need, to see beyond what your heart is crying for, so that when you cry for him, he will take care of your needs. One time I was speaking to a friend years ago. She was going through a sudden hurdle, and the Holy Spirit told me, tell her I've got her back. And so I went and told her, Eva, God says he's got your back. And he said, what does that even mean? He said, in a battle, the way you go with the full armor and you're wondering who's got your back, God's got your back. And I've never forgotten that illustration because I saw it. Some of you just need to hear a Rhema word today of what God needs you to hear. You might not even know you need it. Some of you just need to hear God say, I love you. And all your problems will be sorted. Some just need to hear God say, I am your Father. I am your identity. And all those issues will be sorted. So why don't you seek him first? And his righteousness. And then all these other things shall be added unto you. Abraham. So when I was studying about Abraham, I asked God, what is it about Abraham? And he told me, Abraham was a man of altars. And you see, Abraham encountering God, altar. Abraham, I will give you this land for your nations, altar. Abraham, I'm changing your name, altar. Abraham was a man of altars. He built altars. So I asked God, does that mean that Abraham was an walking altar? And I was convinced that Abraham was a walking altar for a couple of days. I walked around knowing, hey, you can become an altar. Okay. Until the day before yesterday, the Holy Spirit told me, no, it's not that he has become an altar. It's that he has stayed at the altar for long. Until you confuse him for the altar. You look at Abraham, you see altar. You see Yahweh. Every time you see him appear, even 5 kings cannot stand him. And God is saying that for us to get results, we have to be living sacrifice. A living sacrifice lives at the altar. Kini sacrifice yetu tunamkanga tunatoka mbio. Lord, I'm your living sacrifice. Unaona knife kikuja hivi. Hey, let me get myself out of here. It's not making sense. God is about to kill me. Living sacrifice. May you become a living sacrifice. And ask God, what can we learn from Abraham? He said, in fact, learn from Isaac. He was man enough to wrestle his dad. He was. The Bible says he was 33. Because he is the shadow of Jesus. So not the Bible, but history books. But he was 33. He could have, a 33-year-old man can wrestle a man who is over 100. But a living sacrifice stays at the altar. You can see the knife coming and you're just closing your eyes and hoping it's not gonna kill you. But I'm staying here. Oh, he's about to slaughter me, but I'm staying here because I know who I trust in. I know that he is faithful. I know that he will not hurt me or harm me. He said that even though I walk through the fire, he will be with me. Even though I walk through the depths of waters, he shall never leave me. That though it hurts, Lord, though these things that are binding me are hurting, that God, you will deliver me. He didn't say that you won't be bound, but he said it shall be burnt and you will not even smell of smoke. The chains that have bound you will be burned. He didn't say it won't hurt. Oh, it will. But how many are willing to become a living sacrifice? Many will doubt even if you are called, because the treacherous journey of a pilgrim looks so treacherous, but it pays. It pays to wait on God. It pays to pray. It pays to say at the altar, to say, I'm not living this space, Lord. I'm not living this space. You're seeing yourself being bound up, about to be burnt alive, but you're saying, Lord, even though he slay me, yet I will trust him. And they're asking, aren't you afraid? Aren't you afraid of the kings of the earth? They will have your head. And you say they're staying like a I know, God, I'm so scared. I don't know what will happen tomorrow, but I'm staying here. I'm not going to sell myself short. I'm not going to sell you short. Let them look at me and see you, Lord. My Father, it pains, it hurts, but I'm staying here. And the result is a man like Job. And he will say, have you seen my servant Job? Because there is none like him. It pays to be faithful. It pays to wait on God. Young people, you might burn it last, but it pays to wait on God. Yet everyone is sleeping around, but you're not everyone. Myself, I'm a living sacrifice. My body is the temple of the Most High God. Yes, many are bound by pornography, but I will wait on the Lord. For they who wait on the Lord shall be strong.